Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ito po si Dr. Jeff Ho. Itutuloy po natin yung ating topic, yung last topic. Okay, tungkol sa pag-abuso ng China at ang kaniyang mga criminal nationals against sa Pilipinas at ang ating mga beloved Filipinos. So as I mentioned in my last video, banggitin ko po ang mga kasalanan ng China at ang kanilang mga criminal na nationals. At ang number one dyan ay walang iba kundi yung paggawa ng droga sa China at tinapon dito or ginagawa dito mismo sa Pilipinas. Okay? Sila po ang dahilan kung bakit marami po mga drug addicts na sa totoo lang po, itong mga addicts ay considered victims. Hindi po sila criminal and they are presumed to be innocent. And they should never be presumed to be rapists. And they don't deserve to be killed, mind you. Actually, ang babasahin ko po, ang sinulat ko po nung earlier, 2014. Okay? At I prepared 40 platforms. Ang pamagat po ay My 1 Year, 40 Pro-Poor, Pro-Truth, and Pro-Life National Platforms. At ang number 22 platform ay China, the China country and its Xi-abu-lys, plus the multitude of crimes committed by each Chinacao nationals against the Philippines and our beloved Filipinos, ranging from invasion of our territories to invasion of our country by Chinese criminals operating their criminal activities here. At ang number one talaga, okay, na talagang ayaw na ayaw ko ay walang iba kundi yung paggawa nila ng Xi-abu. I'd rather spell Xi-abu as Xi-abu, capital letter X-I, and you know him, the leader of the evil CCP, Chinese Communist Party. Xi-abu, X-I-A-B-U. Kaya po kayo mga Pilipino, puro kayo, Happy Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year. New Year? May pagbabago ba sa kanila? May pagbabago pa sa China at ang kanilang mga criminal nationals? Walang pagbabago. Made in China, Xi-abu noon. Hanggang ngayon, made by Chinese nationals, Xi-abu dito sa Pilipinas. Anong pagbabago? There's nothing to celebrate for as long as they continue to commit crimes, okay, and make drug addicts out of Filipinos. Kaya gising na po tayo, Pilipinas at ang mga Pilipino. Tigilan na po natin yung sariling kasiyahan natin, kaligayahan sa pag-celebrate. Of course, may karapatan kayo mag-celebrate, pero huwag naman po itong Chinese New Year. At pag mag-celebrate po kayo, talagang true to its words, New Year. Dapat may pagbabago. Wala naman patuloy pa rin ang ginagawa nilang kalokohan ng China at ang kanilang mga criminal nationals dito sa Pilipinas. Okay? At babasahin ko po yung tungkol sa ginawa nilang droga. Ito po yung mga kinuot ko sa mga reliable newspapers natin, no? At may mga specific dates pa. On March 2016, a Xi-abu laboratory was found in Timog Subdivision in Angeles. Okay? Hindi ko na sasabihin ng mga sources, pero sa umpisa, may babanggitin ko po mga sources, baka makulangan po tayo ng oras or minutos because I'm only allowed less than 13 minutes sa ating video recordings para ma-post ko po sa Facebook. Ito po ay galing sa Inquirer, November 16, 2016, page 8. And on May 2016, kanina March 2016, ngayon May 2016, a shabu lab maintained by Taiwanese nationals was busted in Angeles City. Iba na naman ito, no? So, Taiwanese nationals kuno. Pero wise masyado itong mga inchi galing sa China. Hindi nila banggitin galing sila sa China. Sasabihin nila galing po daw sila sa Taiwan kasi kalaban ang Taiwan at saka China. Kaya hindi lahat na nababasa po natin o sinasabi ng mga criminal na inchik ay totoo. On July 11, 2016, ibang petsa na naman ito, a government raiding team arrested 4 Chinese nationals na naman, aboard a 50-meter fishing vessel that allegedly served as a floating shabu laboratory sa Subic Town in Zambales province, no? And seized from them a plastic bag containing 500 grams of shabu. 500 grams lang ba kaya? Ha? Biro mo, nasa fishing vessel. Ha? Malaking fishing vessel to, 50 meters. Doon po ginagawa ang shabu ng mga inchik. Kaya tawag natin sa kanila ay floating shabu laboratory. Chinese New Year pa more? Gising, Pilipinas at ang ating mga Pilipino. Then, ibang petsa naman, on August 5, 2016, a shabu laboratory was discovered in Barangay Malabanyas in Angeles City. On September 7, 2016, iba na naman petsa, iba naman laboratorio, iba naman lugar. A shabu laboratory was discovered in a warehouse inside a 4-hectare piggery in Sitio Cabayong Sarul, Barangay San Ildefonso in Magalang Town, Pampanga, where 7 Chinese nationals na naman were arrested. Galing po ito sa Manila Times, November 15, 2016, page 7 and 8, as well as Philippine Daily Inquirer, November 16, 2016, page 8. Alam mo po ninyo bakit ang mga shabu laboratory ay ginawa nilang babuyan, piggery? Kasi para yung amoy ng dumi ng baboy, sorry kung kumakain po kayo ng tanghali. Ang amoy ng dumi ng baboy ay itatakpan nila yung amoy ng shabu. Kasi may amoy kasi yan pag niluluto or malapit na muluto. May amoy kasi po yan Okay? Kaya palagi natin mababasa na meron babuyan kasama sa shabu laboratory. Ibang petsa naman, on September 22, 2016, a shabu laboratory set up by Chinese suspects at the foothills of Mount Arayat, Pampanga, and capable of producing 400 kilos of shabu, araw-araw, was discovered. Okay? And the police filed charges against Sunday Chua, Jackie Shi, and Anthony Quareyes. Gala ko may Jackie Chan dito for allegedly setting up the facility and manufacturing shabu there. Ayan. Only one suspect was arrested. Ang pangalan, walang iba, Hong Weng Zheng. Inchik na naman. Ibang petsa na naman ito. November 4, 2016, a police arrested and confiscated from 2 Filipinos 20 kilograms of shabu worth 100 million pesos were also implicated in the murder of a Chinese national, Hua Tianxi, who reportedly failed to remit drug money. Both Filipinos were big-time distributors for the so-called Binondo Connection Syndicate, said to be run by, again, Chinese nationals. Identification of Chinese nationals were also recovered from the suspects. Hay nako. Then on November 8, 2016, a motorized boat carrying policemen and soldiers to a reported shabu lab on Tikling Island, Matnog, Sorsogon, capsized after being battered by big waves. Papunta pa lang sila doon, itong mga pulis at sundalo. Meron daw Xi-abu Laboratory sa Tikling Island, Matnog, Sorsogon. Ibang petsa naman ito. November 12, 2016, a Xi-abu Laboratory and Warehouse was discovered in Barangay San Juan in Apali Town, Pampanga, where 4 Chinese nationals na naman were arrested. Then again, on November 15, 2016, 4 Filipino warehouse caretakers lang sila, were arrested with 45 kilos of shabu, worth 225 million pesos, minus their Chinese boss, who was tagged as one of the big distributors of shabu in Metro Manila and nearby provinces. Hay nako, kawawang Pilipino. On November 21, 2016, 4 Chinese were arrested with at least 600 grams of shabu worth 1 million pesos and 1.7 million in cash believed to be proceeds from illegal drugs. Inchik na naman. Okay, then, in a court decision dated November 22, 2016, a Chinese national and a Malaysian national were sentenced to life imprisonment. Chinese national na naman for selling 423.3 grams of party drug ephedrine worth 1.3 million pesos. Then on November 26, 2016, a shabu laboratory set up by Chinese nationals and estimated to produce more than 9 tons of shabu each month in Virac Town, Catanduanes was raided. 4 Chinese nationals were reportedly freed before the raid. Aba! Binitawan ang mga inchik bago mag-raid. Ano ba yan? Ay, nako. Ano ba ito? On December 15, 2016, 6 persons, 4 na Pilipino pero may 2 Chinese nationals were arrested in Caloocan and who worked as drug ring managers for a big drug syndicate led by a big boss Chinese national naman who lives in China. Anyway, itutuloy po natin itong tungkol sa kanilang kalokohan sa susunod po natin na video. Maraming salamat po.